Hello and welcome. This is the Iron Sultanate video for the Cabal of Assassins. And the Cabal of Assassins is probably the most unique warband regarding the unit selection, as you can have the Master Assassin for warband leader, you can have two Assassin, Azebs or Assassin Acolytes, Sultanate Sapper and Dervish, and beside that you can have only mercenaries. So the warband is very unique based on the unit selection, but why is that is coming from the rules technically. And this first warband rule determining this very unique unit selection, and this one says that you cannot have any Captain, Alchemist, Janissaries, Lion or Brazen Bull. So that's why there is a big restriction on the available units. The Assassin Acolyte rule is what's giving you the possibility to upgrade free of your Azeb a little bit, and that means for 10 ducat you can give that free Azeb the infiltrator keyword. The dervishes are replacing your Janissaries, kind of, and you can have 4 of them, and the strong keyword is replaced with the ignore offhand weapon keyword, and they're getting the whirling dervish ability, which is protecting them against ranged attacks, because the enemy needs to add -1 dice for the attack roll. The flock of assassins allowing you to get 2 assassins instead of the 1. The killing squad is giving you the option to make 1 fire team. The master assassin rule is why your master assassin or warband leader is a bit better, as for 10 extra ducat it's getting the tough keyword. So instead of 85, it's 95, but with tough keyword. And the Art of Assassination rule is a kind of a boost for your assassins. You can buy only 1 for your assassin of this list, so you cannot stack multiple on 1 assassin. And the rules are the hallucinogen disguise, which allows you to deploy your assassin as an infiltrator anywhere without any restriction. So technically you could make a first turn charge if you're sure that you start the game, for example. The Mirage of Time is making your assassin more durable, as providing -1 dice for the attack rolls against the assassin for the enemy. The Secret Paths letting you to deploy your assassin in the second turn, but anywhere you want, so it's more like a kind of reaction ability, which can be useful but maybe very scenario dependent. And the Thunderbolt of Alamut, which is very good, as it's providing +2 inch for your movement, so it will be 8 inch movement for the assassin, and +1 dice on the dash. So it means that assassin is going to be in melee, very likely. The assassins have 3 unique items, and the first one is probably the most useful and most powerful, which is the Bow of Alamut. And it has critical and ignore armor, which is already very good. But the ability on it is kind of crazy, as if you're making blood marker on the target, you can teleport right next to it. So technically you can shoot through the entire map and just place your assassin next to the target and then go into melee and just stab. The Golden Conjure is very similar to the Kiliji, instead it's 20 ducat, not glory for purchase. And when you do melee you can attack twice with it. So if you have 2 of them you can make 4 attack. Not bad. And the Hashashin Leaf is a consumable, which if consumed gives the strong keyword for the character. So it's good if you want to have any heavy weapon and to give this one to that unit, so you can move and shoot and anything without any problem. As for the unit datasheets, the Azebs looks the following, with the Assassin Acolytes included. So 3 of them can be a little bit more better Azeb, let's say, but overall still very squishy, so you need to be careful with them. And the Dervish that you can buy instead of the Janissaries, still having the counter charge, but having the whirling dervish as an extra rule, and of course instead of the strong, the ignore offhand weapon. So probably the best one here to use the heavy weapons with the Hashashin Leaf, so you can have at least some heavy weaponry in the team, but otherwise you have the assassins to clean up the board mostly, and the mercenaries. As for the campaign goes for promotion, there is not many options compared to the other factions or sub-factions in the Assassins. And as a main candidate you will have the Dervish or the Mercenaries. And secondary target or candidate you have the Sapper or the Acolyte Azeb. And that's it. So it's very black and white here in my opinion, but that's it. As for the Warband itself, as I mentioned, it's very limited on units, but a very powerful one, as most units can have the infiltrator keyword and can start up somewhere near an objective or critical area of the map to block the opponent in the beginning. And depending on which upgrades you choose for the assassins, you can have additional advantages, let's say. But it's very much like a glass cannon army because of that, as if your assassins are out, you are in a very difficult position, and technically your anti-armor options are even more limited than usually. Okay, the Bow of Alamut is probably one of the best one the assassins can have, or Iron Sultanate can have, but of course in Iron Sultanate you can't use it. But the point is you can teleport anywhere on the map if you hit the target and be at the critical location to help your army. So it's a very interesting tool, and as far as I know, one of the most annoying one to fight against because it's, as I mentioned, very powerful, especially on the Master Assassin. The regular assassins are still very good in melee, so it's a very interesting matchup. I not played them against, but as I heard, it's not an easy matchup at all. If you played the assassins, please share your thoughts because I'm really curious what you say. Thematically, it's a very good army, and the background is very good based on what I like it. It's just simply, personally for me, not exactly what I like to play, but the Assassin itself is a very good unit. I like it in the general Sultanate army. It's just simply this army composition, not what I like, and that's it. But otherwise I completely see why some people likes it and why they prefer this playstyle. So that's why it's interesting that you can choose between different factions and sub-factions. So if you have equipment solution for optimizing these units in this army, please share, or if you have thoughts on why you like this army, also please share because I'm curious, maybe someone else too. Thanks for listening this short video and see you in the next one. Bye bye.